I got stabbed in the eye. Karma came back with a battle cry. All the family did was shake their heads and sigh. Learn the cruelty of favoritism as time went by. It took forever, but it happened. The turn of the tide. Karma came and was at my side. Mother died, so did my childhood. The family took over my life and choices. Said it was for my own good. I got out of there, but was abused elsewhere. I was left to starve because I was forced to give what I had. Food I could get was not healthy and quite bad. Escaped again and cut them off, but I was still quite soft. Fell in love, but they broke my heart. Betrayed me with their cheating tart. Traumatized and scrutinized her one toxic friend over another one. It was soon I realized that toxic friends betrayed by toxic friends and betraying pals, toxic friends to control freaks. I broke it all off and realized I didn't fit in. Normies, I disagreed, not being an ATM. I was treated like a dirty gummies. Became goth, which I became goth, wish I had been sooner. I feel accepted. And here's where it just gets all flaky. I gotta work on this some more. After the part where, at the part at Toxic Friends, and then it just gets a little dry. Here's another one I'm trying to work on. Traitors. I was born in a house of traitors, liars, sabotagers, influencers, criminals, narcissists. All traitors. But he was a traitor. For a scammer, homewrecker. And he betrayed him, traitor, with my family because they're traitors, haters, scammers, traitors, they're all traitors, off the moochers because they're scammers. It's got a beat, I don't know how I'm going to work it in a song, but it's got a beat. As for anything else, I'm kind of blocked on the song bits, so that was just a few bits here and there. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's see, what else am I working on vocal-wise? Still trying to work on some characters. There has been some times where I've done a character and I've got to try to remember not to harness one character's energy into another, otherwise it alters the voice. I'm sure some of you who have been here for a while have noticed that Critique tends to lose his kind of angry version of the Mr. Fancy Moors, because Mr. Fancy Man is his twin brother, so they sound alike, but occasionally he'll go from sounding like this into something more like this, which is falling into the Baron von Snob's character, and I'm trying to maintain in sync, because Critique is a new character. He has been worked on for a long time, but he's finally starting to make more physical appearance. So I think I might do a Baron von Snob's video, and the reason why is because I have found that let's say you get a song in your head and you cannot leave your head. I don't know where I heard this from, but somebody said that if you just listen to the song, it will finally leave your head, and then you can actually go to sleep without it bothering you. So that's basically what I do. If a song gets stuck in my head, I will just listen to it, and immediately it's like, boom! My brain has been satisfied, it's no longer stuck in my head. So I think that's what it is. So I think if I do a Baron von Snob's video, my brain will be like, okay, we're no longer we're no longer intrigued, so we can actually focus our brain on actually doing the right voice, if that makes any sense. Also, I do have a few characters that sound very similar to one another. For example, Mr. Bubbles sounds very similar to hello, Mrs. Snyder. The tones are the same, but I have to do a certain method to get both voices, but they sound the same. Hold on, let me see if... Hello, this is Snyder from Snyder's Diner. Hello, this is Mr. Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles wants you to grab the pickles from the grocery store and stock up on all the pickles. You will be the hoarder of pickles. So both voices sound very similar. So it would those type of characters would probably be best not to be in a video together or clash in when I do my audio series. For those of you who are familiar with my audio series, the Tales of the Fashion Palace Hotel, where the insanities go on. You want to be I have to be very careful when it comes to characters. Or better yet, it's also probably better that if I were to do an audio episode, to decide on which character will make an appearance. Because let's just say you're listening to an episode and then Mr. Bubbles comes in, and then 5 minutes later it's a scene at the diner, and then you hear Snyder come in. It's a similar voice. So I have decided that if ever I do Snyder, who hasn't yet made an appearance on the channel yet, and Mr. Bubbles, we will have to do them separately in different episodes, never together, or in a same episode. So yeah, it's the same thing with Taffy Knockers, the Southern trailer trash character that everybody loves, and the Countess's rival, Madame Eurasia Ho, because their voices are slightly similar. Let me give you an example. I haven't done Eurasia in a while, so I'm going to do Taffy first, and then I'll show you Eurasia, if I can still do Eurasia's voice, because it's been a good while since I've done that character. Hello, this is Taffy! Now here comes Eurasia. Now give me a minute, it's been a while. It's quite boring here. I must unleash the inner dragon. And then she just breathes fire. Breathe fire special effect. But yeah, I don't know. The voices do have that tone of squeakiness. Accents are slightly different, but it's the same monotone, and it could easily be altered into the other character. So those are two characters that will also probably not be in the same episode. Will not make appearances together, because literally it's like I've got a little bit of an itch in my ear. Okay, but literally it's because I don't want anyone to get confused, especially when we do the audio series and you hear the two voices and you're kind of torn. Is that Mr. Bubbles? Is that Sydney? Is that Eurasia? Or is that Taffy? I don't want that to happen. Also, I kind of want to do a few more videos with Freaka. It's been a little minute since we've seen Freaka. I also need to kind of work on her costume a little bit more. It's semi-finished, semi-not, and I really want to do a Freaka video. Cause it's been a minute! So yeah. That's another thing I want to do. Let's see. Also, definitely need to focus on the fancy villa, aka the dollhouse, which is just basically a miniature version of Mr. Fancy Man's world, where you actually kind of see what it's like to live in, what it would be like, what Mr. Fancy Man's house would look like. I can't talk. I can't talk today. I don't know if you'll be able to see the details of this on camera, but our project for Himari, for our Tales of the Old Lantern, that head has yet shown up, but I was not expecting the head for Hex of Honor to show up. And here it is. I don't know. Look at the details of that. That's going to be fun to paint and add hair and everything. So we will give you updates on this one, definitely. We just need to order some more parts. But hopefully the Himari head will be here soon, and we can complete the series of the Old Lantern with a little doll review of Himari. And her lantern, of course. We found a really good lantern. We're hoping to snatch it because it's the only one left. A little pricey, but it'll be worth it if we're able to snatch it. If we can't, it's going to be hard. We may have to do the doll without the doll. Well, I mean, without the lantern, which is not going to be good because it's like when you got a ghost story. I got a little bit of a fuzz bit on my nose. But when you got a ghost story called The Old Lantern, you gotta have something based on that. You know, it just feels weird. Where is these fuzz bit? It's on my lip now. 1 second, guys. So we fixed that. We actually had to fix our makeup off camera a little bit because right around here it was like, I don't know how it got there, but a little bit of gray somehow got up there, and the hair and our itch started acting up, so finally we just had to use our nail and took off the makeup. So we had to kind of fix that real quick. But anyway, it is almost 13 minutes into this video. I hope you liked watching. I hope you enjoyed those little bits, especially hearing me sing as I kind of think of lyrics, work on lyrics for songs, and talk about skits that are coming up, etc., etc. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.